All right, hey everybody. So this is one of Miss Smith's favorite books. It's called The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Ooh, here we go. Little opening there, a palette there. The Dot. The Dot. Dun-dun-dun. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Nothing inside her paper. She seems a little bit upset. I wonder what's going on. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. She seems a little bummed out there. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There! Made the dot. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She passed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, Now sign it. Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. There she goes. She's drawing her little name. You see that? Her little dot, and then she's signing her name. Miss Smith always tells you guys, whenever you make a piece of artwork, sign it. That's your name. That's declaring that you made this. It's your voice. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot. She had drawn her dot, all framed in swirly gold. There it is. Look at that. Ooh, fancy dancies. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Art teacher. I love it. Her artwork is right there with her name there. Ooh, Vashti. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. She seemed a little determined. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots and many colors. Ooh, look at that. She's mixing all the colors, right? The primary with the secondary, and then she's making secondary. Oh, yeah. But she keeps working. She's not giving up. No way, Jose. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. She's painting around the circle. So when this is a very big canvas, okay? She's got a little broom to help her, little brush up there. So she's painting everything that's around it, and that's how she's making a dot. Wow, she's really, really determined. Holy cannolis. Ooh, there she is. Look at all these dots. Oh my, there's Vashti. Ooh, we got green and red, and oh, I love that her name is on everything. You see that? Ooh, fantasticos. Ooh, we got orange and yellow mixed together. We've got little size paper and a string right there, and all these colors mixed together. Oh yeah. We got this little goat. We got vertical dots. That's a vertical piece. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. People are coming to see her work. It's like an art gallery. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Boy, her little dot really turned into an entire art exhibition. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Ooh, he's a little nervous there, but he's working. There's the line he made. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said the famous words that her art teacher told her. Please sign it. And there he goes, and it starts a whole new journey for this little boy. So Vashti's art teacher said, sign that little dot. Vashti was not in the mood to make, any art. And we all have those days where it's like things are just tough, or we're just tired, or we just had a bad day, or whatever. But when we come into art room, sometimes also we feel like we can't draw, which is just not true, right? It's just silly billies. As long as we have something to make a mark, we can put our name on it, and we can be proud of that work. It's not about the best artwork. It's not about being the best drawer. It's about trying and leaving our mark in the art room and leaving our mark in the world. And your name is all about that. So the more you create, the more you're going to see, the more of your voice gets out there. Just started with one little dot, and it became so much more. If Vashti can do it, you can do it, right, boys and girls. So just like Vashti was starting to do her little circle, I'm going to also do my circles, and you can follow along, right? Just get some paper. I left some paper in your boxes, those that had the boxes. If not, whatever paper you have, whether it's lined or unlined, just put it out. Okay, you can put it out wherever you want. And if you have crayons, if you have a pencil, that would be great to use right now. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first little dot. Ooh, I use green, right? So let me think what other colors I can use. Let me see. Let's see. I think I will use red. Let's get my red out. I'm going to get all my crayons out. Oops, they're going coloring. All right. But I'm going to go kind of around my my green. Ooh, loving it. Okay. And I might kind of go a little bit different than what Vashti did. I may not color it. I might make lines, because really, what is a dot? What is a line? A line is this little dot taking a walk. It's taking a walk here, taking a walk there, there, and there. And then we make a little circle. And then I might just say, okay, well, that's nice. Let me add some other colors to it. All right, great. Because I have all these little shapes. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like a little pizza. I'm coloring it on in. Here we go. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Here we go. And, what other color? Let's add a little, I can add black in there. I love this. Coloring in. And remember, when I'm coloring, I'm really staying inside the lines. You see that, guys? This is one of my favorite colors. This is like a red and violet. It's a red purple. Ooh, so beautiful. It kind of becomes a violet, a red violet. Ooh, this is so fun. Gonna color this one in orange, right? Again, I'm trying to stay in my lines. I'm not gonna try to do scribble scrabble. All right, let's add a little green here. Very fun. I might even add, what other color again? Let me see what else I got going on here. Ooh, I got some more Ooh, I got my pink. And if you don't have pink, don't worry about it. What some of you, if you do not have a pink, which I think many of you do, but if you do not, I had the little, you can always mix it with red. Let me show you. So I'm going to make another circle around this circle, okay? And I'm going to color this in. I'm just going to color the whole circle in. You see that? Okay. Again, I'm staying inside the lines. I'm not going outside the lines. Yep, going up and down and all around. I curve a little bit. You see that? Now, what I can do with my white is I can just blend it right into the red. Let's see if we're going to get a little pink here. May happen, may not. But usually pink is just red mixed with white. You're just lightening that red. And that's how you get a beautiful pink. It may not be quite the same as the pink in my box, but that's okay, right? We just make do with what we have. That's what it's all about. All right, kind of. It's a lighter red, but if I wanted to, I can keep doing another whole layer. I'm going around and around, right? Just like Vashti, making that dot. Boy, my dots are getting bigger and bigger. Holy cannolis. What other color? Let's do blue, right? And this time, I don't think I'm going to necessarily color that in, but I'm going to make some sparkly stars all around that dot. It's a way of, you can think of it as a star. I go across, like the letter X, through, and that way. Just having some fun here. Ooh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, now my next circle is going to be bigger, just like Vashti. I was so inspired because, you know, Miss Smith also does art. And sometimes I have work to do in terms of teaching that I don't always have time for my own art. So when I feel discouraged or like I'm not doing enough for my own art, I honestly start with a dot. I really do. And I just keep making circles and circles because the more that you're creating, the more that your mind, your thoughts are going to make art and you get inspired. And everything you see around you starts to become and look like art. Then I might just kind of do a little smiley face, woohoo, right? Pick another color. I'm just going to make smiley faces. Why not, you know? Oh, yeah, I'm loving that. Do another smiley face, looking up at the camera here. Miss Smith with the glasses. Little curly hair going on. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. All right, let's keep going with my little pink here. Yeah, fun. And, you know, any colors that you see, keep going for it, okay? Oh, yeah, loving that. Let's see, what'll be another nice color? Oh, yeah, let me stick to my red here. Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Another green here. Oh, yeah, let's just make a nice... It's fun. Oh, I love the orange going on here. I might do triangle eyes. Why not, you know? Oh, yeah, that's fun. I love brown. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So fun. Little hairdo. Let's see. Let's add a nice blue again. Do square. Love that. Hee hee. All right, let's see. I love that. All right, let's see. What else could we do here? Another color. Oh, yellow. I haven't even used that yet. Sometimes yellow can be hard to see. Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but that's okay. Yeah, I can't really see that. I'll make the eyes blue and everything else yellow. Okay, let's see what else. love that. Okay. Some eyelashes would be lovely. Excelentes. So many different ways to make a smile, right? So many different ways. It's got that going on. Oh, fun. Little hairdo. All right, we're almost there. Really big eyes. Why not? Hee hee. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm going to keep working, and then I'm going to show you what I did at the end, okay? Right, great, guys. So this is Miss Smith's, my final piece I did. So I added lots of color. I blended in color. I blended in my some red and some purple. You see, that's changing colors there. I blended right along the sides. I was blending in the colors, okay? So, yeah, I made different shapes. I made all the circle of smiley faces, and I made squiggly lines, I made straight lines, I made star lines, I made circle lines, I made like a little pizza pie there. Tons of smiley faces, all different shapes and colors. And then I had a nice little green there. I just wanted to add the green. Light green is one of my favorite colors. So I just had a lot of fun with it, right? So I'm encouraging you guys to use this time to really make different shapes. And remember that dot, just like Vashti, it's gonna take a walk, right? And it's gonna make all these different lines and shapes because a line is a dot taking a walk. And remember, no matter how sometimes you might get frustrated or discouraged with your art, but remember Vashti, that one dot opened up so many doors for her art. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay.